TikTok is officially getting banned on January 19th of 2025.
Wait a damn minute.
Now I know, we've heard this story before, but this time it's official and everything is in place for it to be officially banned here in the United States by January 19th. So unless someone with a lot of money decides to step in within the next week, that app will be gone after January 19th.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So what does that mean for you as a stock investor? Because right now you're going to be able to buy stocks before the official ban happens. So you're getting in early. And that means you can buy up shares of stocks that are going to be doing exponentially better after TikTok gets banned. Some of those stocks include my first stock on the list, which is Meta Platforms, ticker symbol META. Now this is the first of 5 stocks we're going to be going over in today's video. Now this is my top choice because Meta, aka Facebook, is a massive company right now and the stock itself has been trading beautifully. We've been holding above this red SMA line here, and we've been in an overall uptrend. All-time highs are up here at $638. We have since then pulled back a little bit, right below $600 a share. But looking at a stock like Meta, Meta owns a lot of the social media and quote-unquote like metaverse when we were still talking about that back a couple years ago. But to be completely serious, Meta Platforms has been doing very, very well and has been reporting very strong earnings. So talking about just Meta year over year, we could see a 16% increase, bringing their totals to $153 billion in ad revenue, which would be a massive step up. I mean, you're talking 16% increase from just one app getting deleted. That's going to push all these other users to Meta type platforms. That just goes to show how much Meta covers. And looking at the stock, we've seen a massive run from the stock over the past year, and it's been a beautiful setup to continue moving higher into higher highs. This stock at the beginning of the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, was right around $120 to $150. We have now seen this thing rally all the way up to $638. My next stock on the list is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. Now this is one of my favorite long-term portfolio stocks, and it will see a little bit of a bump as well in ad revenue. Looking at their total ad revenue year over year, looking at $13 billion estimated, which is a little over a 1% increase if TikTok gets banned, which isn't a lot. But looking at just Microsoft alone, adding another 1% by an app getting deleted is still a huge improvement and will help boost a lot of their sales and revenue. Now, looking at the stock, Microsoft has always been a strong mover. I mean, this thing, anytime there's been a pullback, you want to buy into Microsoft because it continues to make higher highs and continues to perform and increase their dividend. We're now up to 83 cents per share on each share that you own with their dividend they're paying out. So Microsoft, I really, really like it for the long term. This is a great name to have, and we have a lot of price target upgrades. Higher analysts are looking at this thing $550 to $575 per share by the end of this year. So we have a lot of upside with this one. I definitely want to consider watching more Microsoft, potentially buying into more shares before the TikTok ban. My third stock on the list is Google, ticker symbol GOOGL. Now this is one of my top picks, and looking at it, you can see here $258 billion in ad revenue, and we'd be seeing an 8% increase year over year with just Google alone if TikTok gets banned. Now that's a massive increase for Google. Google is yet again another name that you just want to have in that long-term portfolio. You could see for the past several years, this thing has been a beautiful setup, has been riding this red SMA line, and if we haven't been riding the red SMA line, then it was a downturn of the overall market. Great time to pick up some shares and then continue rallying when the stock does well. Now we've seen every time there's been a nice pullback, we've rebounded and created a higher high. Looking at Google, this is going to be a big one to benefit from the advertising revenue. An 8% increase is massive for the company already. And looking at just TikTok being banned, this will boost a lot of the numbers with YouTube. So if you're looking to potentially get into YouTube, you're going to see a lot more viewers going in to YouTube Shorts and YouTube long form platforms. The next stock on my list is Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Now this is a big one, especially for Amazon. Looking at it, they're going to be producing around $54 billion in ad revenue year over year, and it's going to increase by almost 14% showing if TikTok gets banned. Amazon is going to now be able to push their products yet again. TikTok Shop has really taken over a lot of the revenue that Amazon was producing, and a lot of the ease and accessibility of just jumping in your phone and quickly ordering something and getting it shipped to your house in a timely manner was taken away when TikTok Shop was created. Now I know TikTok Shop doesn't have the 2-day shipping method, but they do have a lot of the same products for a very, very cheap cheaper price value. And because of that, looking at the stock of Amazon, there's a lot of upside with this one. This is another one that rallied throughout 2023 into 2024. We've had a great year in 2024. Heading into 2025, there's a lot of opportunities for this one to continue moving higher. And this one is going to benefit greatly with TikTok being banned. I think that Amazon and the AWS software is really going to outperform, and they already do very well in their ad revenue, but they're going to see a massive increase if TikTok does get banned. And the last stock on my list is Snapchat, ticker symbol SNAP. Now, this is an interesting one. You got to be careful with this one. Snapchat hasn't done anything since COVID. If we pull it back, you can see this was a COVID name. We saw it run up to all-time highs, $83 per share over COVID, and then since then has pulled back to single digits. We're talking about a stock that's now back down to, well, now just above $10 per share. Massive pullback on the stock. Isn't reporting the numbers that they were doing during the COVID timeframe, and overall there's been a lot of momentum out of these social media type of names. You saw with a lot of names like Pinterest and Snapchat and Spotify and Reddit get kind of ruined and pulled back when TikTok first took over. Now that TikTok is going to be potentially getting banned, this is a name that there's going to be a lot of users going back to Snapchat, getting that social media feed back into their system. It's kind of crazy how you get to look at it this way, but Snapchat brings in quite a bit of ad revenue. You're looking at $5.2 billion in ad revenue, and if TikTok did get banned, Snapchat would increase year over year by 12%. That's a massive, just in ad revenue, 12%. Not only that, but all the users that will also start moving over to Snapchat again, start maybe potentially using it again and creating content and making money off of Snapchat stories. There's a lot of opportunity for this one as well. This is one that I'm definitely going to watch. It's a smaller cap name. It's only at $11 right now. It's a lot lower in volume. The RSI is kind of low too on it, and there's not a lot going on right now with it, so it's definitely a sleeper type of move. So keep an eye on Snapchat. I definitely like the odds that this one makes some sort of move here if we see TikTok get banned. Now, all these names on my list will move in some sort of direction to the upside if we see a ban on TikTok. Next week is going to be very volatile with these names especially, so you're going to see some moves quickly in those first coming days. But if you're playing for the short term, make sure you have a plan and make trades off of it. If you're going for the long term, make sure you have a plan and make that long-term investment, buy shares over time, and double down when the stock continues to go down if you have your research and due diligence done on your investments. So let me know what you guys think about these 5 stocks. Let me know what stocks you guys are going to be watching if TikTok gets banned. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything at all, drop them down below in the comments section. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.